Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. This week I am bringing you a total body mobility flow to end our mobility series. If you're just finding this video, you can start our first mobility flow on our mobility playlist. Thank you all for joining this series. All you're going to need for today is a power band, straps, or towel. Let's get started. We are going to start at the top of our mats, taking in a deep breath for our infant squats. Start with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Reach your arms towards the ceiling. Hinge the hips back, bending slightly at the knees. Dropping the hips down to your deepest squat, exhaling and standing up. Let's do that again. Keeping the arms above the head, hinge forward. Drop the hips to your deepest squat. Exhale and stand. As you continue through your reps, connect to your body, focusing on maintaining alignment even if you're not able to come down into a full squat yet. Work with your current range of motion and let's continue through this last few reps. Let's go into our last rep. Drop to the squat. Exhale and stand. Start to relax your arms and let's face the mat, standing with feet a bit wider than shoulders for our dynamic malasana. Turn your toes out about 45 degrees and lower your butt as close to the floor as possible. Once you are in the position you can sustain, let your butt sink towards the floor and lift your chest. Let's rock from side to side. You can also stay in place in this position. Take that last big breath as we will lay on our backs to work on our upper body mobility. Lay on your back with legs bent. Reach your arms towards the ceiling and down above your head towards the floor and hold. As you breathe, focus on lengthening the arms while never losing tension as you breathe to hold. Take a nice deep inhale as we will continue our upper body mobility, just alternating our arms. Reach your arms towards the sky again. Bring your right arm down to the floor, then alternate the arms. Remember to keep reaching to lengthen the lats while keeping the rib cage and lower back down, always making contact with the floor as you breathe and alternate the arms. Remember that this is your workout. If you want to slow down the movement, you can. We are halfway there. As we go into our last rep, relax the arms, bring a strap, towel, or band, and let's move to the hamstrings to perform a bilateral straight leg hold. Start to wrap the band around the feet, straighten the legs, and let's hold a stretch with moderate tension. Take those deep inhales and exhales. Now bend the legs gently as we will stretch each leg individually. Wrap the band on your right foot and hold the stretch. Take one last big breath and let's repeat with the other side of the body. Remember to breathe. Take one last big breath and let go gently of the band. Start sitting on your heels in Thunderbolt pose, feet untucked, for 5 slow, deep breaths. This is a great opportunity to do a body scan. How does your body feel right now? Take that last deep breath and let's tuck the toes to stretch them along with our feet in Thunderbolt for 5 more breaths again. Close your eyes and take that first deep breath in. Take that last big breath. Come out of the position and go prone to the floor to stretch your quads. If you remember our first flow and how you felt, this is a great time to do a body scan and see the progress you've made over this few weeks. Let's hold. We're halfway there. Keep those breaths nice and deep. Let go gently and let's switch to the other side. Breathe. You're almost there. Take one last big breath and let's move to release our backs and hamstrings. Start with your back against the mat, arms open. Start to swing your right leg towards your left arm and alternate towards the other side. For these leg sweeps, the goal is to keep the legs as close to the floor and straight as possible as you swivel the hips from side to side. This is one of my favorite movements to release the low back and also the hamstrings. As we reach our last rep, we are going to hold the position on the right side of the body for this iso hold. Use your core to help you reach and keep the stretch. Breathe. Remember to work with your own range of motion. The more you do this flow, the more of a release and more range you will gain. It's about progress over perfection. You're almost there. one last big breath and switch over to the other side. Take that last big breath and come out of the position. Now, let's come to tabletop and release the wrist and the fingers. Reverse your wrist to face the knees as much as you can and hold a stretch. You can shift your hips back to deepen it as you please. Push away from the floor with the heels of the palms and breathe. Take one last big breath. Maintaining your tabletop position, shift your hips back, raising your palms to stretch the fingers. Be gentle in this position. Take notice of your fingers. Take one last big breath, and let's mobilize the spine to complete the session with our last movement. Getting your tabletop position, inhale, dropping the belly as your head and sacrum raise towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine, tucking your head and hips under. We are here for 2 minutes. I want you to follow your own rhythm. Connect with your breath. As you connect to your own flow in your own breath, this is a great opportunity to do a body scan. Notice the changes that have been happening with your movement, with your spine. Go into your last repetition before we go into a body scan for Shavasana. Start laying on your back. Start by bringing your attention to your breath. Without changing it, notice its natural rhythm. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your belly to rise. Exhale softly, feeling your body sink deeper into the mat. Let your breath become a steady and soothing wave, calming your body and your mind. Feel the earth supporting your breath beneath your body. Notice the points of contact, your heels, calves, thighs, hips, shoulders, and the back of your head. Imagine these points becoming heavier, grounding you into the mat. Feel the sensation of calmness spreading from your toes to the crown of your head like a warm, soothing wave. Stay here as long as you'd like, soaking in this state of peace. When you're ready, begin to bring gentle movement back into your body. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, roll to one side in a fetal position to sit. Thank you so much for joining me in our last session of our mobility series. I hope this has been of help. Remember that the series is here for you to perform whenever you need them. Share them with your friends, and I will see you on our next series. Namaste.